Welcome to the second episode of Mentally Unstable. I'm your host. Didn't say my name the entire first episode. Both names. Either of them. My name is Lea McEntee, right? Don't have a middle name. But my name is spelled Lea. It's a family name, right? Don't call me Leah. Don't call me Leah. Call me Lee. You can call me LT if you want. I got a little cousin who calls me Lily Thomas, right? She's the best person in the world. Her name's Cameron, right? She knows who she is. If you don't know who she is, figure the fuck out, right? If you actually don't figure out who she is. Excuse me, Corona. I got it. Coronavirus, it's kicking in. I don't know what to do. I can't hold my breath. I can't swim. I don't think I can do the thing that recreates humans. Test tubes, those things, I can't do them. I don't know, man. We're just going to be a little bit more sporadic this episode. I have points written out. It's really not a lot. Didn't really do a whole lot this week, just slept. Throat was a little scratchy. Didn't do a second episode, just didn't really get around to it. Bullshitted a lot. We ain't doing that this week, though. We ain't letting this quarantine get to us, baby. It's boring as fuck, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. We still watching TV. We still playing a little Xbox. But, like, not being able to leave the house. And I know you're allowed to, but, like, don't be a piece of shit. Don't be one of those people who goes out and catches it. Just because you're young, Ian McEntee, doesn't mean you can fucking go out, bro. Stay your ass at home. At home, wherever you are. Don't go out with your friends. Don't do anything. Be a bum. Now's the time for you to be a bum. Just do it. It sucks? I know it sucks. I'm saying it sucks. I'm sucking. Right? Didn't come out how I wanted it to, but we're going to keep it in. We're just sucking. We're sucking and fucking, baby. Shout out to Chrissy Chris. We sucking and fucking. So this corona bullshit, it extended, right? I want to golf. Why the fuck can I not go golf? You know, I'm just going to walk on a golf course. A squirrel just went by my window. Squirrel. It's Hammy. Do you remember Hammy from, what's that show? Over the Hedge? Is that it? I don't know. We're getting distracted easily as fuck. Alright, so basically, one of the shows you should watch, and we already talked about Velvet Joe Exotic. No point in even talking about it anymore. I left a lot of shit out. I wasn't trying to be no spoiler alert, bro. Take it easy. Old school, big time Tamie, you know. So, a show you should watch is 60 Days In. It's about snitches, for the most part. They go in as informants for the prison to find drugs and to find contraband. And they're just fucking the goofiest people ever. One of them's this cop named David for white folk who can't understand that. David is he's a brother, right? So he's a bad motherfucker, I'll give him that. But he's goofy, dude. Like, he's instantly just is like, I don't want to get any power. I don't think I'll have a voice. And then, like, the head of the cell of his color, because everything's by race. It's 1953 in that bitch. Everything is about race. So the head says, like, nah, you're like the number 2. And instantly this guy his head explodes. Big boy thinks he's in charge. So this man just goes off. I'm not even finished. I'm only maybe like 4 episodes in. But it's just some of the goofiest shit. What he says is just so mind-numbing. All the people in there, they get upset because someone gets rolled out. It means they get brought from another pod to that pod. And generally it's because the head of their race rolled them out of that pod, right? They were either a snitch, they stole, something to do with another race, they came to an agreement where that guy has to be out. This kid comes in, and there's this Chicano, And I'm not being racist. That's what they call themselves. That's the only thing that they fucking say about them. So how the fuck else? What am I gonna say? How am I gonna describe him without saying what he says to describe himself? Now I'm not saying the bad word. That's what the gang's called. Bro. So this Chicano, we'll call him AB, Antonio Brown. It's not him, but he's the enforcer, bro. That's what he declares himself. He's been to prison for 14 years. Now he's a chaplain. So he's what's his name? Chevy Chase, Tracy Chapman. What's that fucking song? Fuck. I can think of it any other time, but when I want to sing it, whatever, dude. But so this guy is the enforcer, right? And there's a snitch that comes in. Apparently, he goes to Oni, who is like the head honcho of the woods. The woods of the white folk. Hell yeah, brother. Fuck that shit. I gotta retract that statement. I didn't mean hell yeah. Alright, whenever you say hell yeah, brother, in an accent, people generally get a little skeptical about you. Fuck you. We ain't racist. But, so yeah. This guy's mad because a snitch comes in. You are literally a snitch, bro. You're snitching on any and everyone you come in contact with because you're an informant for the prison. How are you upset because someone else is a snitch? I just couldn't wrap my fucking head around that shit. That's like me getting upset with gay people because they're gay, but I'm gay. Huh? What? Just because we gay don't mean we can't be gay and bring it all to the table. You know? What do you do with a gay sailor? What do you do with a gay sailor? Alright, so yeah, 60 Days In is a pretty good show, It's nice entertainment. It's a easy time killer. I feel like my shit is super loud, dude. Yeah, there we go. It's an easy time killer. So, if you like shows about prison, which apparently everyone does, it's trending on Netflix a lot. It's on Hulu, by the way. Hulu. What? Hulu. Yeah. So check that shit out. Altered Carbon on Netflix. Second season came out about a month ago, give or take. I meant to talk about it on the first one. I just didn't want to make it run long as fuck. I should have because I didn't end up doing a second episode that week. So what the fuck can you do but keep progressing and getting better, right? That's what we're going to do. Check this shit out. That's fancy. Look. You can't go out in the world, but we taking the world out to you, baby. Peep it. So Altered Carbon on Netflix. Really good show. It's a big clusterfuck. Don't watch the second season if you haven't watched the first season. It goes kind of without saying. It's not like Black Mirror or any of those other shows where they're not related. Watch the first season. And then watch the fucking second season, right? So I'm not going to give you too big of spoilers. I'm just going to talk about these parts that, hurt my soul, dude. Right? So, Takeshi Kovacs is the main guy, right? He is, I don't know what kind of Asian man he is. I'm not going to say what his descent is because he comes from another planet, bro. So, don't come at me. Don't know what Asians there are in Harlan's world, right? Jesus, right? Oh my god, dude, right? So, yeah. Don't know what kind of Asian he is. Not gonna fucking get in trouble for this. Takeshi Kovacs. He's like a badass motherfucker. He's got his sister. They get in the huge. It's just, it's too much. It's just too much. So, he's got this artificial intelligence that he's got rendered to him at all times now. Because of what happens in the first season. Watch it. So, he's got this, his name is Edgar Allan Poe. And for you illiterate folk out there, Edgar Allan Poe is a poet and a writer. And this artificial intelligence decided to take over this man's persona, everything about him. That's who he became. That's what his hotel was based on everything Edgar Allan Poe. So his name is Poe, right? So there's a scene where Takeshi tells Poe, now you know what it feels like to be human. because that's all Poe's ever wanted in his fucking life is to like be accepted as a human, because he's not. Artificial intelligence is not human intelligence, right? So, dude, when he says that and Poe just does this, it's like I felt my heart melt and come out my butt, and it was quite an endearing feeling. Like I felt warmth surround my body, like being hugged by a cafeteria lady who smelled like smoke and reminded you of like your mom when you missed her at lunch. Oh, come here, Tracy. Give me that hug. Love that shit now, Tracy. Dude, I started crying whenever Poe does that face. Once again, I'm sensitive with the shows. Dude, when I have a kid, I'm crying. And if you come near my kid, I'm killing you. Right? Yeah. But anyway, this show just like slaps you on the tits or on the nuts, if whatever you're identifying as that day, whoever you are, whatever you do, don't care, do you, baby. Shit. So when Takeshi tells like his main girl that he's obsessed with, Chris Falconer, I wish you loved me enough to live. Oh, damn, dude. I wish you loved me enough to live. And it's played by Anthony Mackie. So this guy has gone from like an Asian man to this guy named Riker, who's like this yoked up fucking macho man, right? And then he goes to Anthony Mackie, who's this yoked up brother. So, Takeshi Kovacs, you lived one hell of a life, brother. Oh, okay. I watched Frozen and Frozen 2 for the first time in the same like 24 hours, right? There's a plot hole. Yeah, big plot hole. Right? So the whole point is that Anna has no powers. Elsa strikes that bitch in the air. Freezes her head. She gets her brain freeze. Right? So they gotta deal with that shit. This little fucking troll grandpuppy. Oh, you lucky at it. The head is easy to work with. I create no memories without power. And it's just like them, instead of playing on ice, she created. It's them like sliding on a hill. So cute. But right? So they took away her memory of powers in the first one. And the second one, she's all of a sudden remembers as a kid that she has powers. What, dude? I'm sitting there next to Hillary Clinton, and I look at her, I was like, yo, that's a plot hole off the first 5 minutes. Because me, when I watch movies, I'm taking in everything, bro. I pause, I rewind. I'm that guy. When I watch a movie, I'm going to take in every second of it. Why else would you watch a movie? Why do anything if you're not going to get everything out of it? Huh? That's like taking a shit and just halfway you're like, I'm done. That's like having sex and not coming, which I did all last year. We're doing all again this year. We're taking the power back of the semen. We're doing it. So as a human, right, there's this thing where you unlock it. And if you edge hard enough and blue ball yourself 36 times, you no longer feel pain of it. So you have that same nut rolling through you continuously. So it's killing out all the bad DNA, right? And it's keeping the strong DNA. Because it's able to just like get to that point, suck right back in your body. Yeah. So that's what I think is going on in my body right now, to where I have the best DNA, but also I'm also a little worried that I went from like 260 million sperm to like 9. And if that 9 doesn't survive, what was this all for? So basically, don't do that. You know, don't listen to what I say when it comes to regulating your ejac and your pre-jac. Just keep it going. I don't know how the fuck I got here from Frozen, dude. Let's continue talking about Frozen, because I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the movies though. Yeah, I did. What the fuck's good? Olaf, he's played by Bear Claw. If you don't know who Bear Claw is, watch New Girl. If you don't know what New Girl is, don't know what to tell you. Look it up, okay? Who's that girl? It's Bear Claw. No, but Bear Claw's Olaf. Olaf is the gosh darn, because it's a kid show. Why am I cussing? What you doing? Right? So Olaf is a gosh darn American hero, dude. Like, the way he just comes in off the first Frozen, I'm not like as familiar with it. I've only watched it one time, but the Frozen 2's been playing a lot in my house, a lot. So is Frozen 1, but I just kind of peeped in a little bit. My first interaction I had with Olaf was Frozen 2. Not many people can say that in the world. Yeah, what's up? I was late to the Game of Thrones acts. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the cops come for you, bad boy, bad boy? But yeah, my first interaction with Olaf was in the scene where they go through the enchanted forest. Right? I didn't know what the fuck's going on the first time. I just hear my wife in there dying laughing. She's like, come in here, come watch this. Come in here. And I go in there, watch it. And it's Olaf. And it's him, like, on the ice, kind of skating. And he's like, let me tell you. He basically gives a breakdown on the first Frozen. So he walks up, and it's like Arendelle soldiers fighting the Northuldra. Yeah, I know the names. Huh? It's Lieutenant Matthias, actually. Oh! So, Lieutenant Matthias is like, yo, what the fuck is good? Is that magic? And then they're like, oh my god, we have to describe to them. So Olaf's like, oh, hey, we're from a different time. Let me describe what happens. He thinks that they're concerned that he's naked because he doesn't wear clothes. So he covers his little invisible pee-pee. He covers it. He's like, let me tell you what happens. This is a story about two sisters. One born with powers, one born powerless. And then it cuts to Anna and Elsa. And Anna's like, bitch, what? What? So Olaf's just telling a story, right? One born powers, one born powerless. Talks about how Anna was jumping. Oh no! And then, he does the little fucking impression of the king, Grandpappy. I'm not doing too good on it, but anyway, it ends up with like, well, at least they have their parents, right? And it cuts to Olaf, like over here. Their parents are dead, and it's one of the greatest things I think I had seen at that time. I don't know how it stands. I feel like it'll stand pretty well because it's Bear Claw. But yeah, I was pissing myself the first time without even knowing any of like the context of the story, But now that I know the story and I've watched it almost 3 times now, 2 times, almost consecutive. One time, entirely through, obviously. And then like the second time, I caught a little bit there, a little bit there. Third time, pretty much all of it. But I've seen that part like 6 times, and I still, for some reason, can't fucking remember it. And because I just don't want to butcher it. Because Olaf is a GD American hero, right? So if you haven't seen Frozen or Frozen 2, and you're an adult male, and you call me gay, that's a fucking hate crime, dude. And I will sue you. And then I might send you a picture of something that you might like. And you might be homosexual too. But I got a question for you. When you watch the pornos, do you like the ones with the small ones or the big ones in them? The big ones? Oh, then you're not that straight. Joe Exotic, let me tell you something, dude. That is the stupidest logic because everything on porn is the biggins, right? Now I'm not even gonna get into that. That was just a thought because everything Gagner's been saying is Joe Exotic. Hey Lee, you remind me of my boy Joe Exotic. That's your boy, dude? That's your boy. Why'd you not tell me before? Huh? That's fucked up. Shit's just fucked up, gang. Look, just because you got a mullet doesn't mean you can, do this kind of shit, dude. I'm gonna get someone on you, and his name is Nicholas. No, it's not Nick Connors. Nick Connors has corona, and he also, stuck his fingers in his mouth while everyone's saying not to put your hands near your face. What are you doing? I'm gonna send Nicolas Cage on you. Gagner? Yeah. And you wanna know what the national treasure is, buddy boy? It's your South Mountain. And he's gonna hunt that shit down, dude. Right? Now, speaking of Disney movies, since Disney Plus came out, obviously everyone's been watching an influx. It's like the toilet paper industry right now. It's just booming. So, Disney movies always, I personally feel like, have an underlying message. And in some of them, it's a little sketchy. For instance, Moana. I love the movie, big fan. Make way, Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Motunui is all you need. Yeah, I fucking get it, dude. Right? You're welcome. Yeah, I get it. But Moana's trying to dip, bro. She's trying to get the fuck off that island. And do you know why? It's because of the damn child labor laws, man. What? Oh, that little girl, that little Polynesian girl. I'm pretty sure she's Polynesian. I like it. It sounds better. Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A's bomb. Moana's bomb. We're just going to rock with it. Don't call me racista, right? That's just not going to help anyone here. I'm not going to get offended. It's not a real thing. What I just said isn't real, but the other thing is real. Let's just clear that up. Alright? But she just wants to get the fuck off that island. She can sing. She can dance. She's a goddamn master sailor. Let the girl off the island, right? Why she gotta, kill her grandma to get out of there? Oh, it's a little suspicious that she has a little meeting with her grandma. Finds out about the fucking boats. And then all of a sudden her grandma's like, yeah, peace, bro. You poisoned. Hey. Hannah from Dexter. You poisoned her. Hannah Moana. Hoana. Well, no. Moana, not Hoana. Alright, I'm not calling her Lil Ho. That's fucked up. Don't even get me started on that shit, right? Hopefully people already checked out so they don't hear this part. Whatever. Alright? So I think she poisoned her grandma. So she could get off this island, go see Maui, learn his con artist ways. She got finessed off the rip. She's like, yo, how do I become like that, right? I know she said how to become a sailor, but how do we know sailor's not a different term in Polynesian? I don't speak it. Do you? Probably not. And if you do, please enlighten me. Yes, enlighten me, right? So that's just one of the ones that I found. It's just because Moana I have seen 50 times. No exaggeration. 50. About 30 of those were not my choice. But hey, 20 of those were, bro. 20 times I went to Disney Plus. I typed in M-O because that's all it takes. Moana. And dude, whenever they sing the other song and Polynesian or whatever native language, dude. Oh my god, that shit's just just like, dude, I can feel my heart racing. I can feel the pride rolling through me. Now, it's not like a race thing, okay? Because when you say pride and you're my color, bad things happen, generally. Not like I do bad things because of it, but like people generally get a bad connotation from that. Why, dude? I'm not an asshole to like people just because of their race. I'm an asshole to people based on their actions. Mainly actions more than words, because words are a smokescreen. It's flashy at first, but it doesn't last long. For instance, someone calls you the F word. Calls me the F word. Doesn't mean shit necessarily, but if they call my brother the F word, then it's a different story, because I'm not actually fucking gay, no matter how many times I say it on this podcast that I am the opposite, that I am homoerotic. I'm not, dude, okay? It's a fucking joke, like everything else in life should be. It's a joke. And if you get mad at me for anything that is said on this podcast, I'm just going to be honest with you. 98% of the reaction you're going to get from me is me making a joke out of it. Not out of like your feelings, but just because I think everything is funny. Everything can be made funny and everything should be made funny. Especially in this era where people don't wash their fucking hands. Like, what the fuck, dude? I will never forget this. I used to work at a golf course, right? And it was a very well-off golf course, you know. It was fucking $35,000 membership at this place. I'm not gonna drop the name because that's not who I am. But it was a very expensive fucking golf course, golf club. Who am I kidding? And there was this little boy. I worked in the bathrooms on one week. The other week, I'd work out on the course and caddy, right? So, hospitality was what that title was. I'd clean shoes, not in the bathroom. I'd work in the locker room. Same difference, but not really, right? There's a bathroom in the locker room, but there's also lockers. And they're really nice. It's a really nice fucking place. So I'll never forget, there's this little kid with his dad. I was cleaning their shoes. Little kid comes out of the bathroom, and he has to tell his fucking dad to wash his hands. What? You tell your son to wash his hands, right? But you don't wash your own hands? He has to tell you to wash your hands? Huh? That's like the DARE program. When the Catholic school I went to, there was this woman. I don't remember her name, but she was a big woman. It was like 3rd or 4th grade. If you went to St. Joseph, you probably know who I'm talking about, right? It's this woman. She's pretty chunky. What she did was obviously teach DARE, right? I'm getting a little scatterbrained. She taught DARE, and she burned mad butts, mad cigarettes, mad stogies, mad fags. I can call it a fag. It's English, British. It's a fag. Hey, bro, you got any fags left there? Yeah. What you think this is? What, you think I'm just gonna call someone a fag after talking all this time about? Oh shit, I just said it. But what, I was talking about a cigarette, yeah. When I say that word, I mean cigarette. I don't mean anything else by it. I just mean a cigarette. Okay? Fuck you and your little dog too. Alright? So, this woman, we were at La Casa del Sol. It's the only Mexican restaurant that I went to in Louisiana. Wasn't good. And in Louisiana, you think it's bomb, right? It's not good. It's alright. It's a nostalgic thing for me to go back and eat there. So this was, I don't even know if Louisiana is still like this, but this was whenever they had smoking and non-smoking sections. Bruh, A smoking section makes the entire earth, not just a room, the entire like circumference of the area of the earth that you're on, that you're occupying. So for instance, the outer walls, the basement, the roof, like the parking lot, everything smells like cigarettes if you smoke inside. Dwyer, right? Don't smoke cigarettes in your house either. You burn your shit down. There was this house in my neighborhood. Shout out Zach, Trevor, Hayden, Taylor, what it is. They had a bunch of college kids who still lived with their mama. And this woman was like a party animal, dude. Peggy Bundy, but not Peggy Bundy. You know what I'm saying? Preggy Bundy. Ted Bundy. The bitch that married Ted Bundy in prison. That's more like it. But she fell asleep with a stag in her mouth, stove under her hair, burnt her hair. She obviously started freaking out. Her hair was on fire. Caught the bed on fire. Caught a fucking quarter of this house on fire. It was a pretty big size house. That's why you don't smoke in your goddamn house, bro. Unless you're smoking weed. And listen, I understand you smoke weed in your house, right? Don't ash on the floor. Don't get ash everywhere. I don't smoke weed in my house. I don't really smoke weed a lot. Now, let me just enlighten you. I'm not trying to say I don't smoke. I smoke hash. But weed fucks with my allergies. Mis alergias. Right? So, yeah. Just don't. Hey, check this out. Ooh, let's get on a campaign. Vote for me 2020. Wait. Is that still happening this year? Because for me, I didn't even really fucking think about that shit. As you could probably see in my face. That's this year. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, vote for me. No, you can't. Damn it. I'm not even old enough, man. What, I gotta wait 8 years? Alright, vote for me 2028. Fuck it. We'll get time to get this shit together. We'll get our life, our political career going. Anders Holmvik. That's who we're gonna vote for, right? Forgot to talk about this also last week. So, Hillary Clinton and I went to go see that movie Invisible Man a couple weeks ago. It was like the week after it came out, before all this corona shit came out, started popping off. So please don't tell me, hey, you were bitching about people leaving and then you went to go see a movie. No, I didn't. No. The only place I've gone is to get food and like a gas station. What the fuck else? You know, this is not a vacation, but we're getting sidetracked. Per fucking usual. Right? So, Hillary and I went to go see The Invisible Man. She got the tickets. Hell yeah, dude. That means I get to just, like, relax for a little bit while she does that shit. You know? That's really not big, but hey, it's the little things in life. So she orders the tickets for a Metro Lux, right? And this is the Metro Lux Dine-In. So it's like for the Texas folk, it's like an Alamo Draft House. For the non-Texas folk, it's like an Alamo Draft House, right? Basically, it's a dine-in fucking theater. If I have to explain this to you, you're the first. You are the first to go. But it was a dine-in theater that she bought the tickets at, right? It was for the 11:10. I know the times exactly multiple weeks later because of how goofy this shit is. She bought the tickets for 11:10. It's not that early to see a movie. It's actually perfect. You know, most people don't generally see movies in the daytime. They're cheap as fuck. It's like $5 tickets. So we get there. It's like 11, you know. Why show up super early? It's a movie, dude. Relax. So, we walk up there. I see the Invisible Man. I see that there's not an 11:10 time. There's a 12:50 time. It's like, I look at we're at the same place. I mean, I looked at Hillary. I'm gonna edit that shit out. Fuck. I looked at Hillary and I said, "Are you sure we're at the right place?" She goes, "Yeah, we're at the Metrolux, right?" Pulled up this address. It's like, all right, maybe they just took the time off because close enough for it to not people not to be buying tickets anymore, or whatever. So we get up to the cashier, to the clerk, the ticket maker person, whatever, and I say, "Hey, I don't see it up there, but do you guys have the Invisible Man at 11:10?" And as soon as I finish this sentence, the question, the back of my the hair on the back of my neck stood up, and I could just feel the cold, fiery hot hatred coming from this woman. Just her face, no bullshit. No, we do not have the 11:10 movie if it's not up there. And I just instantly, I have to laugh at those situations so I don't get mad. And I just start laughing. Like, all right, fuck it. We'll just buy the 12.50 ticket for Invisible Man. Jesus Christ, dude. I fell asleep for a couple of seconds. So we'll just buy 12.51. Go hit up the old Sam's Club, get a little bit of snacky snacks, and then come back. So it's 2020 when this happens, right? Let me break down exactly what the fuck happened. She bought a ticket for the wrong theater in the wrong city in 2020. Didn't realize it. Now me, I support her. I think, and I know she is way smarter than I am. Because my voice cracks. At 26, my voice cracks all the fucking time. Right? So I know she's smarter than me. So I didn't even think about double checking the ticket purchase. Right? Why not? She double checks anything I do. Even when it's simple tasks. But just because I'm mentally unstable, right? Makes sense, okay. Not holding that against her. Whatever. But she sent us to the wrong theater in the wrong city at the wrong time. But hey, like 2-3 years ago, me, I'd have been a little frustrated. Yeah, frustrated. Yeah, but now, don't care to get that mad about little things anymore. And I don't know whether it's actually getting mature with age, because I'm going to be fucking 100% honest with you. I think about this probably 3 times a week. I do not feel any more mature in my overall demeanor. You know what I'm saying? I just like to fuck around and have a good time. Life fucking sucks. Period. Sucks less sometimes, but you can make it suck less if you just fuck around a little bit. Right? So, I fuck around so much in my life that my brain has completely gotten past the point of remembering where I start in sentences and figuring out where the fuck I'm gonna go. For instance, I had a pretty big bit I had planned in my head based on where I started with this. Whatever the fuck I'm going on about right now. Right? Now, since I can hear myself in my ears, right? I'll do this. I don't know if you can hear that, but that mutes it in my earbuds, my earphones, right? So it's confusing because I'm trying to keep up with the things that are thoughts in my head that are also said in the voice that I'm hearing in my ears. So it's almost like I got 7 more people up here, dude. I already got a packed house. Eh, eh, eh. So I'm sorry. I felt like that was gonna be a decent little thing I was talking about, but what can you fucking do, man? Life sucks. It sucks less when you have fun. That's what I was talking about, but that's pretty much the gist of what I what I live. This episode of Mentally Unstable is brought to you by dogs who chew up Roku remotes. Okay? Now, let me tell you a little bit about this product. This is a chewed up Roku remote brought to you by my dog Rocco. Right? Now, this remote is a pretty new remote brought to you by Target. Okay? Now, let me tell you about this. This is a durable remote. This was a non-chewed on dog remote, and then my dog, Rocco, decided to fucking have a ball with the remote. Now, he's got toys. He's a dog. I love my dog. He's got toys. This is not a toy. But if you go to chewedupdogremote.com and use promo code TARD, you can get your very own for nothing. Don't get one of these. Don't let your dog chew on your remotes. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the episode. We're back after a little short break here. You know, we don't have very many advertisements, but we appreciate that one company who did give us an advertisement. Thank you to chewedupdogremote.com. Go ahead and check that out and use our promo code TARD. One more time, Chewed Up Dog Remote, TEWGORDROMOTEGOD.com/TARD. Spelled it correctly, you can double check it. Okay, now, this episode was obviously sporadic. So what we're going to do here, we're probably never going to change on the sporadicness of it. It might be a little less severe, hopefully. Not hopefully. We're still working on trying to get, decent enough software to get hotkeys going on. It's a solo man, as I said before. Laptop's really not new. It's not good. With all this bullshit going on, not really spending money on a new laptop. Sorry. But yeah. Next episode will be out this week. We will be recording 2 times a week from here on out. We're no longer going to be pieces of shit. And yeah. Look out on our Instagram for topic discussions. We might do a little debate club. We did have a debate club, a little debate, not debate club, is saying King and Sting. We had a little debate. It was mainly started on Xbox Live, right? Started out Kesha versus Lady Gaga. Now I'm going to just tell you this. I'm Lady Gaga. I am. Me, Lady Gaga. I'm fan Lady Gaga. I am fan Lady Gaga. Okay? So, Kesha, never been a fan. Max and Ian, I know you both were fans of them. I know you're both fans of both of them. You probably chose Lady Gaga. I don't know if you voted. But, it was a discussion that started out because I think it was Chris, Nick, and someone else said Kesha. First of all, not the best bunch to be a part of. If you voted Kesha, you don't really want to be a part of that. But Chris does have a helper. I've never met this guy, but from what I understand, this guy's a fucking idiot, right? And he said Lady Gaga. And I don't know if I want to be associated with this guy, man. You know? So, I'm still Gaga till I no longer can haha. You know? But because of that one guy, we're going to have to take a vote off from Lady Gaga and put it in the just irrelevant category. Jensen said Britney Spears. Now, dude, that's not even part of the discussion. Britney Spears is number one. Number one is Britney Spears, dude. Without a doubt. but that wasn't part of the debate, dude. So look for this week. We might have a couple more. We will have a couple more. We're gonna try to fill up a little bit more user segments. Just put in anything in the fucking answer box. Don't put cum. Okay? I talk about cum a lot. We get it. We all like it. We all got it. Or we've all seen it. Period. We've all seen it. We all talked about it. We all said the word multiple times. Might not be in the meaning of the term that I'm talking about right now, but come here, boy. Come here, easy. You know, I'm not telling him to do that here. I'm telling him to arrive at my location where I'm at this moment. You know, so like if you see it on the Instagram, support your boy. You don't even have to listen. If you just give me shit to talk about, that's cool too, dude. But yeah, I appreciate you for listening. If you listen to another episode all the way through, you made it. You did it. And hopefully we get some real sponsors. I mean, I'm not greedy. I'll take sponsors from like Jewel and like, Puffco Peak, Louis Vuitton. I don't even know why I said that. I don't wear anything, never will I. I'm just trying to, be a dumbass. So yeah, appreciate you listening. Mentally Unstable, episode 11, 13, 19, 22 coming. Bye.